Hey guys, welcome back to Inner Peace Tarot. I felt really guided to do an all signs. And sort of just based on what spirit wants you to notice that you may not be noticing right now. So we will just go right in order, starting with Aries. What does Spirit want Aries to notice right now? Okay, I'm seeing like a repeated pattern. You might be dealing with someone who is emotionally unavailable, or maybe you are being emotionally unavailable. Okay, so there's this imbalance in some kind of relationship around you. And I'm kind of getting that the other person is sort of withdrawn or like emotionally unavailable right now, because what Spirit is pointing out that you may not be noticing is the Magician paired with the Five of Swords reversed. So you may be overgiving to balance out what you're not getting from this other person. Or if you feel that you might be the more withdrawn one in this relationship, notice that the other person might be overcompensating for what you're not giving as a means to bring balance to the relationship. So hopefully that makes sense. I feel like these are going to be a little bit quicker than the last all signs. Let's look into Taurus. What does Spirit want Taurus to notice that Taurus might not necessarily be seeing right now? Got the Page of Swords kind of flipped out sideways, the Five of Pentacles reversed, and then the Six of Cups reversed. So definitely something that I think Spirit has been wanting you to move away from for a while. I'm kind of getting that this isn't new. You're aware that this is something that you do, but you may not be noticing that you're doing it actively. And with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting that like, and the Page of Swords sideways, it's like you may have this way of getting help by being indirect. I'm hearing like digging for sympathy or something like that. Like instead of being like, hey, like I overspent, I really need a couple bucks, just because we're looking at Pentacles here, maybe it is money related. You might be a little bit more like trying to appeal to their emotions and like get them to feel a little bad for you and just kind of complaining about your money situation, something like that. But I think with the Page of Swords having come out sideways, it's like, it's not the talking about it that's an issue, it's the way that you are bringing it up. I'm hearing it again. It's indirect. It's not an efficient way of getting your point across. And it may be causing people to be doubtful of your intentions. So again, it's really just like a slight change that you have to make to make this more productive in some way. So hopefully you know what this is talking about. We'll get into Gemini. What does Spirit want Gemini to notice right now? So I see, and this is coming through as like something new you're trying. You're not engaging with some kind of immature energy that someone else is bringing to you. I'm hearing laundry list. You're just really not tending to that laundry list that someone is bringing you. Maybe they have a lot of like complaints, or they're seeing a lot of negative, and you're just kind of letting them have it. You're not really seeing it as your problem. And I see it actually helping your situation with this person. So where it might feel like a Two of Cups reversed, like more of a parting of ways, more of a distance, you not engaging, you not taking on that laundry list as if it is your own, is actually mending this and bringing some of that closeness back. And the Wheel of Fortune is kind of giving me in like an unforeseen way. So you might just not be noticing the effect that this new approach is having on this relationship. But it's healthy. And I'm seeing that it'll, like, noticing this will benefit relationships outside of this one as well. So be mindful that what you're doing is working and it's effective. And again, it's healthy. So that's what Spirit has for Gemini. I'm like out of breath. What does Spirit want Cancer to know? What is Cancer not noticing? So I'm seeing like a positive change that you've made where you noticed you may have been like over giving or giving more than you want to. But it's creating sort of a shadow in another area. And I'm hearing right then, it's not to say go back to over giving. But there is a shift that needs to occur somewhere. Whatever approach you're taking to making sure that you're giving from an authentic space is creating some kind of clarify this energy for me, please. I mean, someone might just be feeling neglected, honestly. So where's the balance? Okay, so this actually directly relates to the reading that I'm about to upload for Cancer right now. Somebody's feeling neglected, possibly physically, if this is like an intimate relationship. Okay, I'm hearing overcorrecting, which did come through in that other reading, so I would definitely watch that. You should not be intimate with anyone that you don't want to be intimate with. But Spirit does want you to notice that whatever change you've made, specifically in regards to making sure that you're giving from an appropriate space, an authentic space, is creating an imbalance as far as that energy goes. So again, someone might be feeling a little neglected. This could be a matter of just communicating where you're at. That you want to take your time because you noticed you were doing this. Okay, and maybe giving in ways that do feel safe to you at this point. I'm seeing this like angel. I don't know if that's an angel actually, but whatever, not the point. There's like a song script, sheet music, whatever, at the top. And what I sort of got from that was like someone offering love in a different language. So where the default here may have been physical touch. Maybe you're sending them playlists or something instead, or you're serenading them. I don't know. Does not literally have to be a song, but the idea is there's probably another way that you feel safe giving that you can offer so that this person doesn't feel entirely neglected. All right, but definitely watch that other video. That's literally exactly what this was about. And like time pressure around making a decision to invest in something is not appropriate ever, especially not in intimate relationships where you're really vulnerable and so is the other person. again, we go into that in the Cancer reading. So once that's uploaded, I would just hear that out. With that being said, we'll look into Leo. What does Spirit want Leos to notice right now? What are Leos not necessarily noticing right now? I'm seeing the Tower, the Hermit, and the Four of Cups, and what I'm getting here is just kind of, maybe you've been in a season of being in hermit mode, sort of observing, not as much action, not as much going out and doing. Maybe a lot of hoping, praying. But it's like that's not really satisfying you anymore. That's a very important energy to embody when you feel guided to. But Spirit is pointing out that like it's not doing it for you anymore. Like you did the hermit thing. Now it's time to sort of reap what you've sown in that time. It is kind of funny because the message came through a little bit like, this may come as a shock to you, but you are ready to, with the Nine of Wands here in the shuffle, let your guard down, get back out there, in whatever that way that means for you. But, so I'm also looking at the Moon, the Six of Wands, and the King of Cups. And this rabbit in the Moon card just sort of like jumping over to the next ledge. You know, right under the Tower card, it's like you might not be as closed-hearted anymore as you maybe deemed that you were when you were in this hermit space. And so Spirit is just kind of pointing that out. You can do whatever you want with that. But it sounds fun. So we will look into Virgo. What does Spirit want the Virgo collective to notice right now? What are these Virgos not necessarily noticing going down right now? Again, with like this like overcorrecting sort of energy. looking at the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and then we have the Devil in reversed, the King of Wands reversed, and the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, so this is a very like hyper independent, very accountable, very self-preserving, very survival mode energy space. Okay, so if you're considering some kind of risk out of a need to feel safe from something, it's being pointed out that you may be only considering this risk out of fear or some, again, survival mode. Really feeling kind of guided not to clarify too much on these. Because again, it's just kind of like what Spirit wants you to notice. And then I think you're meant to kind of do whatever you feel you should with that. But the idea here is just not to if you notice this, right, you can agree that this is what is happening. You're being asked not to re-victimize yourself through a survival mode that is ready to be released with the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So that's what I have for Virgo. I think we will do a two-part on this.